What's up, guys? Nick from Piece of Shit Fishing. We are doing a little video today on how to paint, powder coat jig heads, save a little money. I get all my stuff from Barlow Tackle online. I did go to Jan's Netcraft. I got a couple jars of the paint that they had. I wanted to try everything. So far I like it. It's not too hard, and I'll show you how to do it here in a little bit. We're gonna do it in my basement where I got a stove down there and a ventilation system, and then we got a little toaster oven that you can put them in and harden them up real good by putting them in there. I think it's like 20 minutes. It says on the back of the bottle 20 minutes at 350. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna be doing today. Probably gonna be using the ProTech powder coat. I got a bunch of different colors, and it can save you money. There's a little upfront cost with the paint and getting your jig head, but you can get your favorite jig heads unpainted, which is a lot cheaper than buying your painted jig heads with the designs already on them. And I do have some adhesive eyes that I'm going to be putting on some of them too, and I'll kind of show you what I do for that. I do it my own way. It might not be the right way, but I don't think it's the wrong way either, because they work. So yeah, just stay tuned and we'll have some pretty cool content for you to save some money. All right, guys, so right here is a jig head that I'm gonna be heating up. So I've tried the heat gun and I like the open flame better. So depending on your size of the jig head that you're going to use is how long you want to leave it on the flame. I've been seeing about 7 to 8 seconds works pretty good with this. And then all I'm doing is grabbing the jig head with the pliers right on, I don't know if you can see it, right on the eye, so that the eye doesn't get clogged up when you dip it in your powder paint. And then all I'm doing here is heating it up. And then just dipping it right in, then swish it around pretty good, and then just tap off your excess. And it's perfectly covered, and it looks really good. So what I'm doing then is I'm just grabbing by the hook, and then I'm just hanging it on this wire rack here, that eventually when I get enough made, it's gonna go into I got a toaster oven right over here. It's not really in the sight of the camera a little bit, but yeah, so that was just the black. And again, I'll show you again. It's just, you're heating it up with the open flame. Grab your jig head by the eye, so you plug up that eye so it doesn't get any powder or paint in there, so that you can actually keep it free so it doesn't get debris in there, and then you got to go in there and clear it out and scratch up paint or anything like that. And we'll do this one in the chartreuse. And again, I'm just going down there, swishing it around real good, and then just tapping off excess. And there you go. And then I just grab her by the hook, hang it on this rack that goes into the toaster oven, and I think it's 20 minutes at 350, and it just helps it adhere a lot better and like harden the shell and stuff. So I don't know, I kind of toyed around last night with this stuff a little bit, and I wanted to get a little funky with the colors and, you know, some of the glitter and stuff, and I put some glitter on some of them. I think you know, you'll see on our Facebook page, and I think I have a short out too of some of the finished product, but I kind of been toying around with it. So I'll do a black and a chartreuse, and
this is kind of where I'm at. So by the way, I'm getting all these again at Barlow's Tackle. I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that, but we just I got these flat ones with the eye holes in there because, like I said, I do have the eyes, and I'll show you in a little bit here how to apply those, how I apply those. There's a lot of different ways. But yeah, so I'm going to grab again. I'll show you this again. Grabbing again right there to cover up the eyelet. And then we're going to heat her up again. And I'll kind of show you, like I said, what I just been toying with it. It makes a little bit of a mess, but I thought it was kind of cool, and it worked. So I'll show you what I've been doing here to mix up the colors a little bit. So I'm going right in the black, swishing it around real good. And I grab this and just kind of tap, get a little dust on it, get a little dust on it. And this is just a little paintbrush that I dipped into the powder coat. And you can still do it while it's, you just gotta do it while it's still hot, and then shake it off a little bit. And then you got like a multicolored jig head. And like I said, when I've been hanging them to dry, it looks pretty cool. I actually really like the way it's turning out, and it's already, like I said, good to go with the mix of the colors and stuff like that. But if you want to get creative and throw some different stuff together and see what it looks like, go ahead. It looks cool. I got other jig heads too. Southern Pro unpainted. I got some 16s. I got the 8. But for these ones today, I was just going to do the flat ones so I could show you guys how I do the eyes on the jig. So yeah, after this, they go into this toaster oven here for about 20 minutes. I'm not going to show you that whole process, but I'll show you what it looks like when I put the eyes on. So we will be right back. Alright guys, so we're going to do a jig head here with the eyes. So all I'm doing is using a tiny bit of super glue and going to dab it right into the hole of the eye here. They have adhesive on these eyes. I'll show you a couple of the packs of the eyes I got. So I got like a blue here, which is what we're going to use now because it's easy to see. They got like the little cool, well, I don't know what you would call those, like cat eyes. And then they got more like realistic eyes here too that are pretty cool. I know again they're hard to see in the video, but they're very small. I would have liked to have gotten bigger, but I didn't. So this is what I'm going with today. But anyways, I just get one of them off. And maybe I'll put one of the realistic looking ones on. I just put one tiny little dab. That's all you need of the super glue. Like I said, they're already adhesive, but it's just, I find it easier to put them on, and I got peace of mind knowing that they're gonna stay. So there's that. I'm gonna kick a light on for you here. And now you can see I got the eye on there. And that's pretty cool. And then what I do is I put epoxy over top again. It's a 2-part epoxy, and I think I got it on Amazon. And then it really secures it on there. But yeah, that's your finished product. You can pair them up with whatever. I've been pairing them up, and I'll show you some pictures of some of the other finished ones that I've done with Slab Society baits, and they work really, really well together. But yeah, all different kinds of colors out there for the ProTech. This one was black, and then that one was chartreuse. But I have this one's like a melon ball one. It's got glitter in it actually. It's kind of cool. It you can see the glitter in there and the powder. It's pretty cool. And then I got white, all the colors that I my go-to. But then, like I said, I get all my eyes on Barlow's Tackle. I got my jig heads on there too. These are pretty cool. These are 1/8 ounce. They got the little center pocket for the eye. But like I said, I got Southern Pro. Jig heads as well, you can use anything. And you know, the ones that were hanging up here, I pulled them off to after they got out of the oven. Like you can see, they really cool looking jigs. So thank you for watching. Like I said, save yourself some money and try this out.